Hey, Chelsea, can you hear me all right?
Yep.
Awesome. All right, let's go ahead and get things started. Andy.
Chelsea, just first off, how nice is it to play with Bay again after it's been a minute with you missing training camp and then her kind of being injured to start the season. How nice was it to get back to that?
Man, I loved when she subbed in. It made me so happy to see her out there and healthy, and she was in direct Bay form as usual. I knew it was going up. She looked at her feet and her hands was down, so she just knocked it down.
Absolutely. And how's your own kind of comfort in the system going? I know you haven't had as much time to get used to it as everyone else.
I love it. I mean, I've been able to learn it by watching and by drawing it at home by myself, since I wasn't able to get like a lot of reps in. So I'm still getting back at things. The more reps I do, the more wrinkles I can, kind of do on the fly during the game. And so once we all get used to it a little bit more, look out.
Awesome. Thank you.
Aislinn?
Hey, Chelsea, it's Aislinn with Beyond Women's Sports. Can you talk about the mentality it takes to overcome a tough loss like against the Mystics and then come and win a big game like tonight?
Yeah, it was huge. It said a lot about our team to be able to come back and play the way we know we're capable of playing. And that's what you saw from the beginning. Like, we had it turned on from the beginning. And it's preparing us for later on. Like, if we lose in the playoffs in a series, like a game comes right after that. And so you start building those habits early.
Christos?
Hello, Chelsea. Congratulations on the win. From your perspective and from what you see so far in practices and in games as well, how big is the influence of Coach Hammond to the whole team, to the whole impact of the game so far?
Just her communication, the open dialogue, how she sees the game. She understands time of score, possessions, and then she also says when things are running, we don't want to set up all the time. So she understands the flow of the game, and she's able to communicate that before the game, during the game, at timeouts. And she's going to challenge us and hold everybody accountable.
Mark?
Hey, Chelsea. First of all, absolutely love your shirt. Second of all, what have you thought of Jackie Young so far this season? She's really taken a step, looking like a most improved player. What have you thought of her play so far, and just, how she's kind of ascending a little bit?
That's the silent assassin. She don't say too much, but she's going to go out there, do her job. She's in great shape. She's shooting the three ball a little bit more, not hesitating as much. She's able to get in the paint at will a lot of times. And then when you're able to do that, and then people have to respect it, and you're knocking down the three, like, you're tough to guard. But that's only on offense. Like, defensively, she's having the assignment of having the tough wing players, some of the best guards. She was tasked with having Ryan Howard tonight. Before that, she had Diana Taurasi. Like, she's doing it on both ends of the floor.
Awesome. Thank you.
Willie G?
Hey, Chelsea, Willie Ramirez with the AP. On Media Day, you and I talked a little bit about KP, and you told me about her off-season training in terms of her taking care of her body to improve and how she blows past people.
You must have known that she was coming in right here.
Becky said, answering a question to Aislinn, that at the beginning of the season, she told her she was going to be the hardest guard to defend not because of her scoring, but her knack for passing. 4 games in, can I translate what Becky said in that, based on what you've seen, you're a veteran, that Kelsey Plum has the potential to be the most dangerous guard in the WNBA?
Yeah, like, it's not even about, like, she has the ability offensively, like, to score, to get in the paint and then able to knock it down. But then you add, like, how good of shape she's in. Like, she's doing that every possession and people can't keep up. So that's from the first quarter to like 2 minutes left for the fourth. And that's what it's going to take during playoff basketball. And she's passing the ball. She's getting in the lane, seeing seams. People are going to start doubling her. You saw that tonight. Like, you saw people blitzing, trying to get the ball out of her hands, and she's made the right play. And then when they don't, she's knocking it down. And so it keeps people on their heels. Like, she makes it hard for people to scout her.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, last question, Jack.
Jack Levenberg, WNBA lead. You had a couple of really tough shots tonight. Some jumpers where they were draped all over you, a circus layup. So I'm just wondering how much of that comes from working on those shots in practice and how much of that is improvising in the moment based on what the defense is giving you.
I think preparation is important. I trained like that too. Like I did spinning off the glass as warm-ups before every game. Like it's not like coming out of nowhere. Like it's just like, oh man, they're going in. I think my pull-up and step backs have been, kind of a staple in my game since I've been in this league. And so when sometimes, it calls for a tough shot and I was able to, rise above the defense right by the free throw line and knock it down.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks a lot, Chelsea. We'll let you go. Safe travels. We'll see you tomorrow.